Hey, mamas. So, today I want to talk about what rebuilding my life actually looks like as a single autism mom. Because I think when people hear rebuilding, they think that it's a big, dramatic life change. Like you wake up one day, everything is better, your whole life is perfect, routine is perfect, your confidence is back through the roof, life is just like completely brand new. But honestly, rebuilding is definitely not like that. For me, rebuilding is literally doing small things like this: a quick facial and spending time with myself, pouring back into myself even when I don't have a lot of time, or even if Aiden is around, because literally my baby is always around me. I used to think rebuilding meant I had to completely change my life overnight. Like I had to have all of this money, the outfits, the perfect content, perfect home, perfect schedule, perfect body, perfect mindset. Everything is always positive, da 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 da, all of that jazz. But now I'm realizing rebuilding doesn't always look like a full transformation at one time. Sometimes it's just me choosing myself and choosing better for myself. It's waking up and saying, okay, I'm not going to have everything figured out today, but I'm going to have a good day and I'm going to remain positive as possible. As a single autism mom, it's not always realistic for me to just stop everything and focus on myself. But one thing I will do is still make time for myself and pour in myself. And that's just my real life. So rebuilding has to fit into a life I actually have, not the life people online make it seem like. It's really totally different. And I would love for you all to be on this journey with me. For a long time, I feel like I was just in survival mode, and I am still just a little bit in survival mode. I was doing what needed to be done, showing up for my baby, but not showing up for me. But somewhere in that, I kind of stopped just everything, and things got a little bit depressing. And I think a lot of moms understand that you don't always notice it while it happened. You just keep going and going. And then one day you realize that you're not yourself. Rebuilding my life means I'm learning how to come back to myself, not the old version of me, because I don't really have anything in common with the old version of me. The woman I am now, the mom I am now, the person who has been through these things, I still deserve to be soft and I want to remain soft. For me, rebuilding is doing things that I like to do, which is my skincare. It looks like cleaning up space, even if I don't have the energy to clean, drinking water, doing my hair. Not because I have somewhere to go, but because I just want to look good around the house. It looks like saying no without over explaining. It looks like taking my time in the morning instead of rushing myself. Y'all, because when I rush, I have a lot of anxiety. When I say a lot of anxiety, a lot of it. It looks like me romanticizing my life. And I know that sounds so silly, but I really had to learn to romanticize everything, because when I do get a man, yeah, yeah, the standards are high. That's all I gotta say. The standards are high. But it looks like coming home to a clean house, a simple routine, listening to music, dancing how I always do, a candle, a walk, a moment just to breathe, even if it consists of reading something. And I think that's the part people don't talk about. Rebuilding doesn't always look like I'm impressing someone or I'm doing it for attention. It's the really small things that we overlook. Rebuilding as a single mom is different because your life, it is crazy right now. My life is heavy. I cry about the smallest things. There are things people don't see: the planning, adjusting, the emotional energy that I have always, like with my baby, which I don't mind, and I do get a break. But sometimes in those crying moments, I do want to be by myself. So when I say I'm rebuilding, I don't mean I'm pretending motherhood isn't hard. I just want to have a positive mindset. And you know what they say about a positive mindset? The more positive you are, the better things are. I'm just choosing softness versus being overwhelmed. I'm choosing peace versus being chaotic. Even when I'm tired, I am just searching for that moment to myself. One of the biggest parts of rebuilding for me is letting go of guilt of resting, guilt of feeling like I did something completely wrong when it came to my baby diagnosis. And I don't want my child to see me like that because he feels it. Believe me, Aiden, he feels everything that I go through. And it's crazy because I think people on the spectrum, they do feel things a little bit different. So right now, what I want him to see is that we have a really great life, and that even when it's hard, we still can have great moments of joy, peace, and we can still take care of ourselves, because that's one thing I do teach him, like, take care of yourself. So for me, rebuilding isn't about completely just being a different person, even though it is. It's just not the rebuilding that social media makes it seems like. It's about becoming someone I can breathe as, living and not being in panic all the time, having anxiety. It's about giving myself permission to start things small. Every moment counts for me. The version of me trying counts, because sometimes, y'all, I really don't want to do it. Sometimes I can't do it, but I just push myself and I really try. So this is what rebuilding my life actually looks like as a single autism mom. It's not perfect. It's not pretty. It's not easy. I'm crying, but it's honest, and I'm choosing my peace in very, very small ways. It's just me learning to care for myself again, remembering who I am outside of survival mode. It's me just remembering the small promises that I made to myself and actually keeping the promise. So if you're rebuilding, don't feel like it has to be loud. Sometimes rebuilding starts with washing your face, combing your hair. For some people, putting on an outfit for the day, because sometimes people like me, I work from home and I don't necessarily have to wear clothes. So I got in a routine of actually putting on clothes every day to make myself feel good and feel better. And that's what rebuilding is.